Light effects can create this three-dimensional effect by adding brightness and darkness to objects. This effect is essential for making designs as realistic and rich as the actual parts. Blue allows you to easily create light effects using the transparency properties of objects. Let's take a look at how to set it up. This time, try adding a light effect to a perfect circle part placed on the grid cell. Place the ellipse object. Remove the border and set the fill to linear gradient. Set the angle downwards so that the light hits from top to bottom. Next, to make it look like a reflection of light, set the starting point of the color stops to white and the transparency to 25%. Similarly, set the ending point to white and the transparency to 100%. By gradually making transparent through an object from the starting point to the ending point, you can give the object a three-dimensional effect. Set the ending point position to 40% in the color stops property and adjust it so that the ending point of 100% transparency is located in half of the circle. The color stops property is an important property that allows you to simulate the adjustment of the angle of light hitting an object. Adding light effects like this can add dimension to flat objects, creating a richer design. Now let's create the effect of light leaking from the lamp. Place the ellipse object. Adjust the vertical and horizontal sizes so that it is a perfect circle. Remove the border and set the fill to radial gradient. Set the starting and ending points of color stops to the same color, and set the ending point's transparency to 100% so that it gradually becomes transparent outward. Set the ending point position to 60%. You can create an effect where the light becomes blurred. Let's try layering rich design lights. Adjust the layer so that the ellipse is on top. And change the background to black in order to make it easier to see the blurry light. Change the starting and ending points to white by color stops. In this way, it is now possible to express the effect of light leaking from a lamp. Summarize the light effect. The important thing is to use a gradient as the color type. Then, set the starting or ending point of color stops to 100% in order to create the effect that the light gradually disappears. By adjusting the color stops position, linear gradient allows you to pseudo-adjust the angle of light. Radial gradient allows you to pseudo-adjust the intensity of the light source.